Ladies and gentlemen, the following tag team main event. It is set for one fall with TV time remaining. Introducing team number one, first from the Rocky Mountains, weighing 450 pounds, the WCW heavyweight champion, Vader.
Nobody greater.
His tag team partner,
They call Vader.
From Hollywood, California, weighing 258 pounds, Hollywood blonde, Stunning Steve.
Well, it's the one we've been waiting for. Stunning Steve and Vader in the main event. Based on what happened at the Clash, let's go back to Gary.
And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents, introducing first from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing 245 pounds, accompanied by BP, 10-time former world heavyweight champion, Nature Boy.
Wait a minute! Sid Vicious being attacked by the Colossal Kongs. Certainly Harley Race has something to do with that, and now Vader right to the ribs. Oh no!
Look at this! The Kongs are holding Big Sid down. Here comes Vader. Wow, he splashed him on the floor.
You know he's gonna crush some ribs. Meanwhile, Flair on the inside with Stunning Steve. This match not even underway. He's out.
Sid Vicious is knocked cold. He's out on the floor. His career might be over, Tony, for all we know. At least temporarily. Look at him. He can't breathe. He's holding the ribs.
Some other wrestlers out there. Fans, let's take a break here and see if we can get this cleared away as Flair looks over his partner and see what happens, fans. Stay right where you are. Wow. Back on Saturday night, you take a look at an injured Sid Vicious being helped out. Flair apparently is going to have to wrestle by himself because Sid is being taken away here.
He can't wrestle by himself.
And once again, a Harley Race and Vader, along with Stunning Steve and Colonel Parker, putting the odds in their favor, taking every illegal advantage they can, using the Colossal Kongs. I don't know what's going to happen here, but a lot of congratulations are going on right now. And Vader, and the match has not even started, so we can't have a count out.
And that's the brilliant thing about it, Tony. They can't disqualify him because the match had never started. There was never the ringing of the bell.
Yep. Flair says, I got somebody coming out right now. He's telling the referee, letting the referee know he has somebody coming. It's Arn Anderson. How about this? Who would have ever thought this? Arn Anderson. And here we go. Vader and Stunning Steve thought the match was over, thought they had won it by default, but no. Anderson comes out, and it's Flair and Anderson.
Instead, they get two of the original Horsemen.
Oh my, and here we go. The bell sounded.
I'm not even sure who's legal man. I don't think that's even been established. All four guys going out on the floor. We got a brawl, Tony, and I love it because the referee's giving them leeway. The referee's letting them go at it.
Boom. The big chop. Vader and Arn Anderson. A big headbutt by the WCW World Champion.
And let's not forget, Arn Anderson has already wrestled one time in this program.
That's right, and wrestled about 12 minutes or so. Take a look at Vader. Now, this past Wednesday, Jess, Flair had his shot at the WCW World title. The referee ran into the referee, which was and is right now Randy Anderson. Anderson had called for the disqualification, but as he made his way towards Flair, crawling, we thought he had given us the 3 count. That was not the case. Flair wins the match by disqualification, but does not get the title. Vader is still the champion. He demanded this match, had Sid Vicious as his partner, but that all ended in a matter of seconds just a few moments ago. So here we are.
Well, I'll tell you what, personally, I don't think Flair truthfully lost that much in getting Arn Anderson, because the one thing about Arn Anderson and the Nature Boy can trust Arn Anderson.
Right.
I'm not sure Nature Boy can trust Vicious.
That's a good point. Flair up on top. He goes on to the head of Vader. Ric Flair. Certainly a man who has taken disappointments in his career before. And is a man who has always come back from it. One of the great legends. We still have not established that there is, jaw first now, that there is even two legal men here.
Yeah, I mean, the match has been, there's been more wrestling outside the ring and on the floor that's what actually has been in the ring. Now, the referee's still on the floor, I'm presuming. Whoa, and there goes Vader, the champion, over the top. Now, I can only presume, Tony, that Stunning Steve and Arn Anderson are legal in the ring because the referee's in the ring.
All right, so here we go. Reversal of abdominal stretch. Look at this. Flair. Oh, he's got a chair on the back of Vader. This one is wild.
A chair to the guts of Vader. A chair to the head to Vader.
Flair means business here after what happened Wednesday at the Clash of the Champions. And fans are standing everywhere. To the jaw.
Wow, we actually got a tag. We're 7 minutes into the match and we got a tag.
And Vader is still in the first row somewhere. An irate and angry Ric Flair. Angry not only about what happened this past Wednesday, angry about what happened to his partner Sid Vicious early on. Vader finally crawls up to the apron, but he has really taken some punishment on Anderson, a leg trip, driving the knee now.
And we actually have a wrestling hold, Tony.
Yeah, we do. Fans, this is our main event this Saturday. Don't forget the main event tomorrow night, 6:05. And don't forget that the Nasty Boys will put the World Tag Team belts on line against Steamboat and a mystery partner next week, thanks to Mean Gene Okerlund.
And don't forget, if you get bored about midweek, like Wednesday, call me on the hotline and you'll never get bored.
Fans are standing, clapping, and cheering what they're seeing here. It's a wild one.
Those three babes call me every week, Tony.
Do they really?
Yep.
Colonel Parker wiping the brow. He is really upset, but there's his athlete, Stunning Steve, who had quite a fight himself this past Wednesday against Flying and Brian, the Battle of the Blondes, in which he prevailed. But it's not over yet, I can tell you that.
Oh, and Stunning Steve leaped right into a left hand by Arn Anderson. Tag to the Nature Boy.
Flair wants Vader again. He got him. Look at Flair. He's ready to duke it out with the big guy.
Well, he better be ready.
He's got an angry Vader. Vader is mad, and you can see it. Look at this. Uses the weight advantage. Oh, he's pounding away on Flair in the corner. Flair out of nowhere. Firing back on Vader. In the corner. Waited on Vader, the big chop.
And Nature Boy Ric Flair chops Vader off his feet.
Well, you got four guys who certainly would love to be a part of Battle Bowl, although they're thinking about anything but Battle Bowl right now.
Wouldn't it be ironic if these two ended up teams on the opposite side?
Well, you mean like Flair maybe teaming with Vader?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Against Arn and Stunning Steve.
That could possibly happen.
You know what else could happen, Tony? The Blondes could get reunited.
That's right.
Not even by choice.
Now Flair back in. We've got another Donnybrook exploding here on our main event on Saturday night. Steve over the top to the floor. What a match we are seeing. We didn't expect to see Arn Anderson in for Sid Vicious, but that's what we're seeing. Vicious is injured. We are not sure on his condition at this time. But I do understand he is receiving medical attention in the locker room area right now.
And look at the Colonel. Oh no, Flair's got the Colonel cut off out there.
Flair got up. Austin nailed it.
Well, Ric Flair made a mistake. He shouldn't have bothered with Colonel Parker. He should have stayed in the ring where he belonged.
Yeah, you're right. Sometimes, though, emotions, Jesse, as you can attest to, will carry you away in this sport. Even the greatest of veterans will make the mistakes. And once again, Randy Anderson being very lenient here. Back of the head. Flair hurting. stepping right on the jaw and the throat of Ric Flair. Stunning Steve. Boy, this thing gets you out of breath just by watching it.
Flair with a knee to the midsection. Big chop. Another chop reversed by Stunning Steve. Drops Flair flat on his back. Uh-oh, Flair's vulnerable now. And the tag to Vader.
Midsection, Flair. Basically helpless right now at the hands of Vader. Pounding away. The big headbutt. Flair off into the floor.
And that's where you don't want to be. I guess if there's a positive, you can't get pinned out there.
Wait a minute. Look at him. Steve wanted to lift him up, but Flair fighting Steve off right in front of our fans here. Head first. Flair hit hard on the safety rail. Colonel Parker on the outside as well. And don't forget, Colonel Parker was the reason Stunning Steve won the match at the Clash of the Champions this past Wednesday. A replay you can see this coming Thursday. Arn over to help his partner up. The referee allowing Arn Anderson to sub for an injured Sid Vicious. Little is known about his condition at this time. Flair hits the other corner. Oh, but Vader caught him.
Vader was waiting for him. Sets him up on the top buckle. 2 punches to the midsection. Arn Anderson dragged down by Stunning Steve. Vader's gonna superplex him.
Anderson, middle turnbuckle. Anderson tried to make a tag that time, but wasn't able to. Here's it, 1, 2. And a save by Anderson. Speaking of superplexes, how about the one Vader and Flair had in their title match this past Wednesday from the top rope? What a move that was.
Well, you can tune in this Thursday and see it, Tony.
What a classic match.
If you didn't see it the first time, watch it this time. Unbelievable.
Tag is made. And now Stunning Steve coming in. This is a fight as we head towards Battle Bowl 1 week away. You could say the battle lines are drawn, but in Battle Bowl, you never know how they're going to be drawn.
That's right. There are no lines in Battle Bowl. Your best friend can become your opponent.
Now. One, two count.
If Stunning Steve's smart here, he'll go back into his corner and take Flair over to his corner where Vader's waiting.
Wow, Flair hits hard with a big back body drop. He chopped, but he couldn't stand up that time. Anderson gets a jaw full of elbow.
Well, that was a smart move by Stunning Steve as Flair's chopping away at him because it didn't allow Flair to go over and make a tag, but it appears now Flair don't need no tag.
Big clothesline. Flair falling down, trying to reach Anderson for a tag, unable to.
Flair's been in there an awful long time, Tony.
You're right, Jess, and he's taken some punishment from both Vader.
Whoa, and Stunning Steve went to tag the wrong corner. And he got tagged.
Boy, did he have a right to the forehead. Stunning Steve and Ric Flair basically toe-to-toe in the center of the ring. Flair's got a leg grapevine there. Well, no, it's Steve who had Flair caught up. Flair bringing Steve up for the atomic drop.
And there's the tag to Anderson.
Finally, Flair makes a tag. Snapmare over. Anderson drives the knee to the jaw. Snaps him over again.
Anderson waving to the crowd. Oh, it ain't finished, Arn.
You're right. There is a foot to the head. What a tag team match you're seeing here on WCW Saturday night. Vader in, pounding away on Arn Anderson.
And here's where Vader loves it, getting a guy in a corner where the actual ring turnbuckles hold him up.
Nowhere for Anderson to go, but down. Anderson, one of the greatest tag team wrestlers the sport has ever seen. Many people feel the greatest. So what a partner for Flair to have in Sid Vicious's absence when he was injured before the match started by the Kongs. No word on his condition yet in the back. And Vader having his way with Arn Anderson now. In the midsection. Pounding away. Vader. You know, we talked about the match this past Wednesday being for who the man was. I don't think that was really established. Was it Vader or was it Flair? The foot by Arn Anderson.
Anderson fighting his way out of the corner. Can he pick him up? Yes!
Oh my! He picked up Vader. Showing tremendous power reserve right there. Anderson clotheslines Vader over the top. He landed on his feet. Luckily enough for Vader.
But it shows the power of that clothesline by Arn Anderson. Ooh, he's getting on the floor.
Oh my! The gut across the top of the safety rail. Vader's been beaten around a lot out there in this match here, Jeff.
This ain't been a good week for the world champion.
It really hasn't. He had a match that we'll never forget this past Wednesday. And now accepting the challenge of Flair in this tag match. Elbow.
And Stunning Steve walked right into that one. Anderson saw him with his peripheral vision. Oh! Big upset!
Here it is! But Steve came in and stopped the count. Anderson had the spine buster on Vader. He had it all. And down goes Double A. You talking about a heavy-hitting tag match, you got one. Neither team can get much of an advantage because of the ability of their opponents. Anderson picked up Vader. Then he picked him up in a spine buster, but could not get the 1-2-3. On the outside, Anderson hits hard. And now, Double A in trouble.
Well, Arn Anderson had everything going his way until Stunning Steve went in, distracted him. He got caught with the clothesline from Vader. And now, as you said, Tony, it's Anderson in trouble. The Colonel's out there mopping his brow. I think he thought everything was going his way when they got rid of Sid Vicious, but out of nowhere comes Arn Anderson.
Remember, this match is one fall television time remaining. Anderson in major trouble. The referee ushering Flair back to his corner, and the jawing of Colonel Parker continuing. Parker and Harley Race have always had a closeness, a pack, so to speak.
Speaking of Harley Race, where is he?
It's a good question. He got nailed by Yoshi Kwan earlier in the head, and I guess he's still smarting from that.
Look at Stunning Steve doing a little calisthenics. Showing that he's fit and ready to go and not tired as he steps on the throat of Arn Anderson. Has the count of 4 to break it and does.
And I would say, based on what has happened, as Stunning Steve picks up Arn Anderson because of the Kongs interference, and they probably said, hey, one manager out here, and that's going to be Colonel Parker. And if that was the case, and I applaud that decision, although I'm not sure if that was really the case or not. Fans, we do have to take a break, we understand, and the tape machines are rolling. Big suplex. If something happens, if the match concludes during the break, we'll show you what happened. If not, we'll be back with this gigantic tag match after this. A look at Colonel Parker as we are back with you on TBS and on WCW Saturday night. This is Tony Schiavone along with Jesse the Body Ventura. I think you take a look at Stunning Steve and Arn Anderson just about says it all. This has been a grueling matchup here, Jesse, in our main event. Sid Vicious was supposed to wrestle with Flair. He was attacked by the Colossal Kongs before the match started. He's out. We do understand he has received injuries, that he is no longer in the arena. And that's all we can tell you about Sid Vicious right now, but Anderson is in there with Vader.
Whoa, and Anderson was lucky he saw that move coming and rolled out of the way as Vader almost came down with his derriere.
The Vader drop.
And I'll tell you what, that'll block out the sun, Tony, if you're laying down on the mat and Vader's standing above you.
Anderson, as always, fighting, never giving in. And I gotta tell you, this match has been going on, what, about 20 minutes now?
At least.
And to take 20 minutes of punishment for the likes of Vader and Stunning Steve, or if you're Vader and Stunning Steve taking punishment from Arn and Flair, it's quite a lot of punishment. Driving the knee hard, right to the sternum.
And I said it earlier, Arn Anderson already wrestled a match. So for Arn Anderson, he's got about 30 minutes of wrestling time in on this program alone.
2 count. Anderson double leg pickup now. The catapult. Jaw first.
Both guys flat on their face in the middle of the ring. Referee putting a count on him, but I'm sure he ain't about to count him out in that position. If he does, I'll get in there and body slam him.
Oh, Anderson. A desperation move, and Steve's in trouble now.
Look at the Colonel. What happened to his hat?
I think it flew off in the excitement. Flair. Here's a tag on one end. Anderson crawling towards Ric Flair, but didn't get there.
And how important that tag was there, and the location that happened in the ring, because it allowed Stunning Steve to tag a, if you can say, a fresh Vader. I mean, I don't think any of the 4 guys are really fresh now, but arrested Vader.
Anderson virtually helpless now as Vader puts him up on the top turnbuckle. He did this to Flair early on, superplex. He's gonna try the same with Anderson. Anderson trying to block it by hooking the leg. He did block it, and Anderson biting Vader right in the face.
And a series of left hands, and Vader takes the crag off the second buckle.
And Arn Anderson can only fall off. Anderson pulling himself to the bottom rope, but Vader is there first. What a fight we are seeing on Saturday night. Next week, the Nasty Boys against Steamboat and a mystery partner for the World Tag Title. And Anderson goes down, but Vader bumped.
Tag to Stunning Steve.
Up and over.
And he hits it off the second rope.
This match is 1 fall, television time remaining.
But we still got plenty of time.
We got about, what, 10 minutes left in this program? And they are going at it. They've been going at it now for about 20, 25 minutes.
Stunning Steve trying to muscle Arn Anderson down, looking to try to get a pin any way he can. Both guys getting tired.
Anderson got the knees and legs up in time, and look at Flair.
And again, the importance of where things happen inside that ring in a tag match. Anderson trying to tag the Nature Boy. Cannot get there. Stunning Steve blocking him. There's a tag. Ref apparently didn't see it, Tony.
Did not see the tag.
He's sending Flair out of the ring after a legal tag had been made.
And a helpless Arn Anderson goes down.
But I guess you can't call it a legal tag because it's only legal if the referee sees it.
Yep, you're right. And now the taunting by Vader to Flair. Flair and Vader, it's an issue not yet settled, I'm sure. Who's the man? Who's the real world champion? Rude will say he is.
Vader, of course, says he is. And after last Wednesday's clash, Nature Boy Ric Flair even has a mild claim.
No question about it. Vader again assaulting Arn Anderson in the corner. Now the referee checking to see if Anderson can continue, and
he ain't gonna stop it, not after this battle.
No, not at all.
Referee isn't that crazy. He's not gonna step in there to stop anything.
Unless the man, of course, is out. Here's a crucifix. Down it goes. 450-plus pounds.
And Anderson may be out.
1, 2. No, sir. Out of nowhere, it kicks out, Jesse.
Total instinct on the part of Arn Anderson. His ears heard the 1 and 2, and the body reacted before the 3.
And based on the action we've seen here and the vendettas, there's no question about it. Battle Bowl is going to be red hot next Saturday at 8:30 Eastern Time, only on pay-per-view. Colonel Parker looking on.
Vader torturing Arn Anderson in the center of the ring. Colonel's running out of handkerchiefs. That one's soaked.
Vader, you know, I tell you, not only as Vader makes a tag, this match is wearing down all 4 men. It's not only do they not have much defense, but they don't have that much offense, Jesse, because all 4 men are weary here. Maybe the blows are not as effective, although a belly to back like that is very effective, just using the weight of your opponent.
Stunning Steve looks pretty fresh.
Yeah, you're right, he does now.
Arn Anderson, of course, does not. He's been in there for about the last 7 minutes. Throws back a left hand that's got a pretty good authority on it. Follows it with another left.
Anderson, side of the head, stunning Steve.
And Anderson begins the crawl. Remember, he's already tagged Nature Boy once, but the referee disallowed it.
Flair putting a foot up on the rope to try to get closer. Still could not make the tag. Anderson gets stomped to the solar plexus. This is a very emotional match. Very physical encounter, no question about it. After Flair and Vader gave it their all for the world title this past Wednesday, Flair was attacked by Stunning Steve after the match was over. He went for Sid Vicious as his partner, but could not get Sid. Oh, down goes Flair. Could not get Sid because of the attack by the Kongs before the match. He got Arn Anderson. And now, 30 minutes later, they're still going at it.
Well, I'll tell you what, you know, it's easy to second guess, Tony. It's easy to have hindsight. But I really and truly believe Flair got the better end of the deal, actually with the injury to Sid Vicious. Because I don't believe there's any way Vicious could go 30 minutes. Has Vicious ever been in a match 30 minutes? I don't believe so.
I don't know. 1, 2. Arn Anderson barely got out of it. Up to his feet. Vader again. DDT.
This has got to be it. It's got to end now after what, 35 minutes?
We'll see. It's a match of stamina now. Anderson just flopped that left arm up in the air and that enabled the shoulder to get up.
Again, just a reaction, Tony.
You got to give Anderson a tremendous amount of credit, though, Jess.
He won't quit.
No, he won't. We are seeing a classic on Saturday night, and it's still going on.
How much more can Arn Anderson take?
Steve with a cover. 1, 2. No.
And now you're seeing frustration on the part of Stunning Steve. He's unloading on Arn Anderson with everything in his arsenal. And Anderson every time manages to kick out. Arn going for anything he can get, sweeps the leg away. Trying to get to the Nature Boy. Still can't make the tag.
Choke. Anderson, as you mentioned, Jesse, had made the tag. However, the referee did not see it. And now, a very weary, tired, but relentless Arn Anderson. As Steve holds on and the fans watch on. Boy, they've been with us through a tremendous matchup. This has gone beyond a grudge now. This is just a match of survival here. Anderson with a clenched fist, he's going to try to beat his way out of it. Right to the ear.
Now that's a left to the ear.
You're right, a left to the ear.
Right. No, it was a left, Tony.
Whatever. Anderson almost made a tag, and fans, I do now understand from our director, Dan Bynum, that we have only 2 minutes remaining in this television program. We're down near the end, and these 4 men are still going at it.
Vader with a tag back to Stunning Steve. Stunning Steve going up to the top. And Vader's going to assist him.
Hey, this team of Vader and Stunning Steve, a great team. But no, a little bit too much time on that one.
Anderson saw it coming, rolled out of the way. Tony, we're down to roughly a minute and a half left in the television program.
Want to let you know that if the television time runs out, we will tell you what happened.
There's the tag!
Flair makes the tag, and here we go. Flair on Vader. On Steve. Fans are standing here. The former world champion sends Steve up and down. Fans, we will, if the match is going on when the TV time runs out, we'll tell you what happened on the main event tomorrow night. So make sure you join us there at 6:05. But we still have a minute to go, and Flair's in rare form now.
Belly to back suplex, and Flair setting up for the figure 4. He's gonna try to hook it on Stunning Steve. He's done it. We could see a submission here with 40 seconds to go.
We are down near the end of this program. Vader is still in the ring. Oh, Colonel Parker raked the eyes of Ric Flair. And now, Steve pounding away on Flair. What a match we are having on Saturday night. And now, an apparent double team coming here. Fans, we have a mere 10 seconds to go. Oh, Vader's gonna go up the top. Fans, we're out of time. We'll talk about it tomorrow night.